What up, y'all? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get into it. Got something to talk about. All right? Being introverted ain't easy. Let's get into it. Being introverted ain't easy, but I like it. That's my style. I got an introverted style, but I always just like staying to myself. Always just like being alone. You know, never really like large crowds of people. I just like chilling, doing me, vibing, doing my own thing. I like being out in nature a lot. I enjoy nature. I like going out in nature, you know. Nature feels good. It's like I could feel the presence when I go out there. Um, I go out there to relax because it relieves the pressure from like gang stalkers and energy vampires, you know. So it's good to go out there and have peace because when energy vampires and gang stalkers do their thing, it makes you upset and you want to retaliate. So you have to find a way to release that pressure when people are trying to steal your energy. It could become very frustrating. People try to steal your energy. It gets on your nerves. You got to find a way to release that stress. And also, you can shine your light on them to defeat them and make them wither away and make them try to take your energy a little less, make them not want to take your energy as much, or make them find another victim. Okay, you can shine your light on them, all right, and that will crumble them and in a terrible defeat. Okay, these people will be running away from you once you start shining your light on them. I guarantee it. Okay, so it's just draining. Energy vampires and gang stalkers, people stalking you, people trying to just monitor your every move, whatever you're doing. They gotta watch it, they gotta see it, they gotta constantly keep an eye on you for their own reasons, purposely, mostly trying to aggravate you, upset you, and stress you out. So, primarily, I think I may have been forced into being introverted as not knowing that I was chosen, because now that I think about it, and I'm pretty sure you all can remember as well, we've been having these type of experiences our whole entire life. People stalking us, people copying us, people watching our every move, watching us more than normal. People are always turning their head real quick. Their neck is always going like that because they were cold-hearted, like just cold staring at you for like the past God knows how long. So these things have always been happening to us. And once you become aware of it, and once you start to figure things out, you start to see, like, oh, okay, that's what that was. Oh, okay, that's why I felt like that. All right, that's where that anxiety came from. People constantly stalking you, haunting you, trying to get your attention. Just weird stuff I didn't understand early on. Trying to trying to figure out the world around me from being younger to where I'm at now, like earlier in my journey to where I'm at now. And I see why I ended up being the way I am, because logically, if people are doing weird things and you don't understand it as a young person, you'll just withdraw, fall back, and just stay to yourself. And me, you using my mind, figuring out the best way to handle the situation, that's the best thing that I did, you know? Like, I was like, okay, people are weird. I'm just going to stay to myself and do me. And on top of that, I never tried to fit in. I never felt like I needed to fit in. I just always did me. And it came off as weird to a lot of people. A lot of people would be like, "You're weird," and after like the fifth "you're weird" or people calling you weird, I just stopped hanging around people. I was just like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need the judgment. I don't need the trying to make me doubt myself. I don't need the trying to put me down. I'm good. You know, it's like 8:30 in the morning. It's breakfast or whatever. I'm Gucci. I don't need this. Let me just get my little snack, go to class, and then whatever. And I just stayed to myself, and I never tried to fit in. Never really tried to make friends. People more or less gravitated towards me and wanted to be my friend, which was cool too, because I met some really cool people, you know, and I made had some fun times. But being introverted is something that it just works for me, and how I view being a chosen one. I just personally, how people deal with the type of person that I am, I just stay to myself because it's just better for me. And I deal with people when I need to, and when I have to, I do. But other than that, I honestly, like, I stay to myself unless like God guides me to talk to someone, or like I'm led to speak to someone, or like it's a vibe, or it's a moment, or like I'm compelled, like somebody's like they want to speak to me, or like they have something that they need to get off their chest or talk about, or they need to speak to somebody. You could tell usually when those type of things, like, you could sense them type of things, like, okay, homie need to holler at somebody, or she needed to speak to somebody, or whatever, you know. And that's cool too. That's not a problem, you know. If God ordains it and I have time for it, and you know it was meant to be, I usually deal with those type of situations because I already know what type of time it is. I'm like, okay, God put me here for a reason. This was supposed to happen. So let's see what's up with this conversation. Let's see what's up with this person. So, but other than that, when it's nothing like that, I just stay to myself because people play too much, man. And I really don't need anybody playing with me. And since I'm not the type of person that I play around, but I don't play. Like, I play, but I don't play, you know. Like, I'm real serious when it comes to taking care of like business and work and things like that. Like, I play around when it's time to play around. I don't play around when it's time to work. You know, like when it's time to work, I get serious. When it's time to take care of things, I get serious. That's just my personality. And I don't do well with other personality types that like want to play around when stuff gets serious. That's just not me. And it's not that I don't do well with those other personality types. It's just that I don't do well with people trying to play with me. You can play around all day long. You know, we could vibe, rock out. Hey, all right. But don't play with me per se, because that's what I never really, don't nobody like nobody playing with them. But because I was a good person and I didn't know how to work my energy early on, and I didn't know how to really hone it, a lot of people try to take advantage of it. But looking back, that's why I ended up just staying to myself. I'm like, you know what? This works for me. I don't need anybody trying to clown my style. I don't need anybody trying to make me feel a certain way about how I'm coming, you know, because everybody don't figure things out all at once. Everybody learns things at different times. Some people are really smart. Some people are really good at picking up on body language. Some people are really good at people skills. Some people are really good at having conversations. Some people are really good with people. Some people are really good at doing other stuff, dressing and getting fly and putting clothes together. Everybody's got their thing, you know. Everybody's got their little thing that they're good at. Everybody's got things that they're better at than other people, and that's cool. That's nothing that never really bothered me. But when I realized that people would try to play you for certain things and try to like take a crap on you for certain stuff, I'm like, all right, cool, you know. I don't need to hit nobody upside the head. I don't need to get into no fights. I'll just stay over here, and I'll just do me. And that always worked for me because certain people you just know that you don't mesh well with, and you just know like, okay, I know I need to stay away from somebody like that because man, it's gonna be a straight up rumble. Okay, me and this person don't need to be. I'm just kicking over here. You know, like your higher self lets you know certain people you shouldn't be around. Like you have discernment to know, like, okay, I'm not gonna deal with A, B, and C. I'll just kick it over here. And that's just one of the reasons why I just usually just do me. And there's really nothing wrong with it. And big crowds and stuff like that, like they're really not all as cracked up to be, in my opinion, unless it's for a cause. Like unless it's for like a cause, like it's for like a business meeting, I'm cool with that. Or if it's for a party or something where people are having an event, I'm even cool with that. I'll come out and event it up and event it out, but I won't be fake. And that's another reason why I never really like large groups and dealing with people too much like that, because a lot of times people don't keep it real when they're out and about. People are putting on an act. People are putting on like a fake persona. People are trying to be somebody that they're not. And that's cringy. And when you get around people and you don't you don't entertain this person's persona or this person's false identity or this person's false belief about themselves, then people want to have a beef with you. They want to act like you're a problem because you're basically too real and you see through their facade. And the fact that you're not playing up to their facade and treating them like they're God, they got a problem with that. So it's like once I realized that, I was just like, okay, they're fake. And when I'm real, when I come around, they're gonna have an issue because I'm not playing up to the little image that they want people to play up to. So I'll just play up to my own image over here by myself. So once I realized that, I'm like, all right, cool. I don't feel like people's like certain like every time somebody was trying to be somebody that they weren't, that shit really bothered me to the point where I guess they could see it in my face. Like I was probably off in the corner just like, because like the person was acting fake and it's cringy. Not that I was hating, not that I was trying to start anything, but like just minding my business off to the corner. I guess like they just could pick up on the vibe that I was like, like thrown off or like pushed back by that particular style. So they probably had a problem with my vibe and how I was coming, even though I was over there in the corner, not saying nothing. But it is what it is. I don't like fakes. I don't like fake. And it's nothing against fake people. Nothing against people that want to act fake or do what they want to do. That's cool. You can do you. Feel free to do you. But it's just certain energies. It's just like they don't mix. And once you pick up on certain energies that don't mix, it's like you don't put them around you. You don't dwell with them type of people. You separate yourself from them. So, you know, I may not be introverted, but it's probably just a chosen energy thing, but with a little bit of introverted, but I think I'm introverted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like a lot of people at jobs will have problems when you stay to yourself and you don't say anything. Like they think you like I've been called a killer. I've been called a silent killer. I've been like, but I was like, but I'm killing these sandwiches though, aren't I? And then when I said that, the lady didn't say nothing. So it's like, which was cool. She was a real cool lady. Shout out to the manager at RB. She was mad cool. Melissa. She was mad cool. But yeah, it's like real weird. You know, like I don't understand why I can't just like be quiet, do me, and get done what I need to get done. When I'm like, people have always had a problem with the type of person I am at work, and it's just because I really don't say nothing, so I guess maybe they're threat. Like, obviously they're threatened by our presence, but I've seen chosen ones that are like talkative and stuff like that, and I've seen people get in where they fit in. So I think it's because like when you don't talk to people, they think that you're better than them, and they think that you're better than them, and they think that like you feel you're better than them, so they don't want you around because they feel you're arrogant. But I'm not arrogant. I really just don't be having nothing to say, you know. And my conversation, my conversation. A lot of people don't like communicating with me. A lot of people don't like having a conversation with me. So because I only talk about certain things. So like I always say, like no offense to anybody who watch sports or whatever. I don't watch sports. To me, it's boring. So I don't have that to talk about when I'm at a job or anything like that, or even when I'm out. So it's like it's hard to relate to the world because I'm not really of the world, Not to say I'm perfect, Everybody's got little worldly things that they work on, or that they have that's not good or whatever. But I'm not like worldly in the sense of like I don't watch the news and I let people tell me about the news and I don't watch sports. So it's like I really like that sports is a big thing. Like if you don't watch sports, you will not really have much to talk about with people. And on top of that, people won't want to relate to you. Like I've talked to people and it was all good, and then like they try to like, yo, you seen it, like everything was good. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on? You got your groceries, man? Yeah, I'm in line too. Okay, yo, I'm in line too. All right, yeah, yo, we're in the same line. We are. All right, bro. Okay, yo, same store too. Cool. You see that game last night? Everybody stops. Like the person didn't even ring the grocery up. And she just dead silent. Nobody's doing anything. The baby stopped making noise, was crying for 20 minutes. Lady was blowing the balloon up. Everything stopped. The cart boy stopped. Even the door stopped. Even the thief over there in the corner with the little ham in the shirt pocket, like, I said, they better watch that. You better watch that game. You stealing, man. Mind your business. I saw the game last night. You're free to go, sir. And everybody's still frozen. And the dude's still looking. I said, did you see the game last night? I don't watch sports. Oh man, I thought, man, the whole conversation will be gone out the window. The person won't want to talk to you. The person will think this person's a total weirdo. I thought I had made a friend here. This guy doesn't watch sports. Oh boy. That man, there was a mean butt slap last night after that shot, and you missed it. You should have seen that guy slap that other guy on the butt. You missed it. Well, I don't know why you want to miss your standard local male butt slapping competition, but I know it's more than that. There's a touchdown, and then they slap some butts now. Okay, there's more to it than butt slapping. All right, bro. Hey, yo, man. To each his own, man. Like I said, me personally, if I'm gonna watch something, I'll watch some female volleyball. I mean, how could you not want to watch female volleyball? That's one of my favorites. You talking about a sport? That's a sport right there. But anyway, okay. Anyway, you want to be able to have people that you can relate to, and if you can't relate to people, it's like there's not going to be anything there. You got to be able to relate to people, and you got to be able to agree on certain things, have some type of common ground, so that you all will mesh. Your energy has to mesh. You all got to be on the same page, see eye to eye, so you guys will be able to develop a friendship, I guess you can call it. But people will, when you say you don't watch that sports, they will, like, their whole swagger just change up on you. They go from what? Like, they don't want nothing to do with you after you don't watch that sports. Okay, after they find that out. So that's another thing. So it's like once like I realized it was like hard to relate to people because like I wasn't into everything that like pretty much everybody's into. Like I was just into primarily what I'm into. Like I'm into the universe, I'm into physics, I'm into science, I like history, I like art, like I like cars and stuff like that, you know, shoes, yeah, I really like shoes. I like a lot of the new shoes that they're putting out. They're pretty cool, but it's like I like what I like, and like certain things about me, people just like my conversations, like about energy vampires and like fifth dimension and like energy and being chosen and like God and stuff like that. People don't want to usually talk about that. And if you do talk about stuff like that with people, you'll be gaslighted. Like you do not talk about that. You definitely don't talk about God at work. All right. But you definitely don't talk about like scientific stuff or metaphysics or physics or anything smart or anything like that at the job or at work, because people will be clowning you and making fun of you and gaslighting you like yo, they will be talking so much trash on you. But if you gossip and if you entertain the BS, and if you talk about this one and that one and spread this person's business and spread that person's business and spread your person's business, then they'll love the death out of you. Okay, they'll give you all the hours in the world. But when you stay to yourself, you don't really entertain gossip, and you don't have anything to relate to them. You don't have really nothing to say or speak. When you're introverted and you just want to stay to yourself and you don't want to give all your energy away, people will have a problem with that, especially if they want your energy and you're not giving it to them, you're not wasting it on them. They're not going to want you there. So being introverted, it ain't easy, but it is what it is. I like it. It helps me figure out who I am, type person I am, what I like, um, what I want to do with my life. I think about a lot about the direction I want to go with my life. I think about what I want to do with my life a lot, and I'm always thinking of how to make my life better. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I like doing. Always I always just like thinking about the next direction like I want to take or what I want to do. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just like staying to myself, being introverted. That's my style. I like people. I'm a very outgoing person. I'll walk up and talk to people. People see you at, well, not you. I'm talking. People see me as a, what's the word I'm looking for? People see me as a what's the word? Opportunist, because I don't like having long conversations, or I won't sit here and waste time with you, or I won't do what you want to do, even though you don't want to do what I want to do. People will see you as an opportunist. Like people won't give a single crap, not one crap. I'm talking about one of them. They won't like the little pebbles. They won't give one of them craps. Okay, they won't give one of them craps. But like, make sure you eat healthy so you don't have none of them. But they want you to care about everything they got going on. But they won't care about one single thing that you got going on. Not one. Not one. But they want you to care about everything they got going on. That's how you know people got narcissistic personality disorder. All right. And that's just some of the traits right there. But that's a whole nother video. But it just works out better for me just to stay to myself, you know. I could see people's intention and see like the spirit on people from a mile away. And that's another thing too. So it really has a lot to do with being chosen too, because discernment plays a huge part. Like you can see the spirit on people, so you don't entertain it, you don't waste your time. That's another thing. Like you can see the spirit on people, like you in a room no bigger than like a bedroom when you're working at like some certain jobs, right? Everybody's job is different, but like certain jobs I had, like work a little fast food joints, you in a room no bigger than a bedroom. So it's like being around people where you can see the spirit on them and you don't deal with them because you can see the type of person they are. And when they have pull at the job, they're gonna be like, "Yo, I don't like her. I don't like him. She's not a good person. He makes me feel da 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 da." But all you're doing is just taking heed and being aware and using your discernment that this person ain't dookie squat. So you're staying away from them. Why would you mix your energy with somebody whose energy is straight poop, straight garbage, straight dookie squat? Why would you want to mix your energy with that? Okay, even a conversation is a waste of time. It's bad. You don't mix your energy with bad energy, with negative energy. You stay away from that. You stay to yourself because that's how you protect yourself. All right. And you don't wreck yourself. But these people want to control you. They want your energy. All right. So once I realized that, I'm like, you know what? I'm just keeping it low key, stay to myself. And that's what I do. I do me. And that's why I like security jobs, because I only have to deal with the people entering the facility, exiting the facility. Hey, hello, good morning. All right. Looking good today, sir. All right. Yo, that car, did you take it to get washed? I can see that. You have a great day. All right. Hello, miss. Yo, you look very nice today. Oh, you got your hair done? I see. Okay. Have a very wonderful day. And then that's it. All right. So that's why I like security. Hi, bye. See you later. Okay. When you gotta be around the toxicity and the negativity all day, and then people are right up on you, I can't do that. Okay. I can't do that. I'm gonna end up just just mind your business. Just see what happens. You see what happens, foaming at the mouth and stuff. I'm be like, just mind your business. Just mind your business. Be trying to get people to just mind their business, but they won't. So I'm really gonna have to be like, man, don't make me go Will Smith 2023. All right. Keep my life out your mouth. Pow. All right. Okay. For the real deep divers. Okay. I don't think y'all know about them. Okay. Stay out my business. I don't think y'all know about that. But yeah, if people just stayed out your business and we lived in a perfect world and everybody respected everyone's energy and everybody just, you know what, I'm gonna leave you alone, then, and you didn't have to like throw hot grease on anybody just to fall back and leave you alone, then I would work around people. But and then like it's just rough when the manager don't like you, coworkers don't like you, and then they see that the manager don't like you, and then they start an issue with you. Then you go to the manager don't give a f. Okay, the manager gave them full authority to mess with you, bother you, antagonize you, stress you out, because the manager don't want you to work there neither. They think you're going to take you're so professional and you carry yourself and you're such a hard worker and such a good person that people will they'll try to get you out of there so you don't take their spot. And on top of that, when you're introverted and you stay to yourself, they think you're plotting and with their because they think you're like them. Just like you think they're good people, or you thought everybody was a good person. Those negative people, they think you're like them. And on top of being an introvert, they think you're trying to take their spot. They think you're trying to take their position from them, and you're not trying to do any of that. All you're trying to do is just live. All you're trying to do is just do your job. But their insecurities, their doubts and stuff like that, and you're not saying nothing, they think you're plotting and scheming and scamming on trying to take their position, so they want to get you out of there because you're if you're a good worker on top of that and you're not saying nothing to nobody and you're professional and you ain't playing around, you work in the fry station, but you carrying yourself like a person who visits stores, a store supervisor, you know, or a man at like whatever they call them things. I don't know, but I wouldn't want that job. Them jobs, people be looking stressed out. Okay. Um. Anyway, I would just rather be introverted, and I mean that's just people are allowed to be who they are. So it's like everybody else is allowed to be who they are, but I'm not allowed to be who I am. And the answer is no, because I'm chosen and they want my energy. They want to use me and try to control me and try to make me do what they want. But since I won't let them, and that means I'm not fitting in to their standards. And since I'm not fitting in, I'm no longer a good fit. So they'll do whatever they can do to try to get you out of there. And early on in my journey, I would let it upset me, stress me out, piss me off, and I'd let them have it. I'd be like, y'all can have this. You know what? I had a rich mindset anyway, so I always had the mindset that I could always get another job and find another job, and I could get another job like that. Only thing is, lately I've been focused more on other things. Like I've been focused on like starting some things up, and but I'm about to get back into working. I've been looking for a security job. I just haven't been able to find the right one. A lot of them have been far, and with me not driving, having to take public transportation, it's a little weird having to go like 2 hours away by bus just to get to a job. So I've been looking for one that's closer. So I'm still looking for one. I think I found one. I'm going for an interview on Monday. I'll keep y'all updated on that. So I'm going to an interview on Monday. I found a security job, but the bus goes to it, but it's like a bus Uber type situation because the lady said the bus don't go all the way to it. So it's like I have to catch the bus and Uber to it, but it's all in the same spot. So it's like I'm cool. And it's not in another state. Like I gotta go to a whole nother state for the orientation, which is ridiculous. So it's like I tried to get like a little video. I tried to get a video chat, tried to get it, do them over the phone. Can I fax you this, email you this? No, you're not coming, yo, I got the job, cool, whatever. So, and it's the type of job that I wanted, so it is what it is. I can sit down, I can read, I could possibly make videos, but the most important part, I could think, I could sit down, I could read, and toxic energy ain't right up on me 24/7 all day, every day, you know? It might be a few, of course, there's always toxic people, but if the toxic person is just, I'm hi, how are you? And they just drive on by, as soon as they drive past, and then I just go about my business. So I'm cool with that. That's why I prefer security work. So I've been looking for a security job, and I got my security license, and I'm going to get a security job. That's the type of job I do good at. That's the type of job I do well at, and that's the type of job that is least stressful for me. And I don't need stress. I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm working, I don't want to be stressed out. That's just my personal vendetta. I don't want to be stressed while I'm trying to make my money. So I like I like low stress level jobs. So that's why I take a security job. And I'm not gonna stop till I find one that works out and that's perfect and where I could do what it do, baby, and get my Ray Charles on and sit there with my glasses and sit on my behind and get that cash. All right, y'all know what I wanted to say. It rhymes with cash. Sit on my and get that cash. All right. So that's what I always say. I'm like, man, I'm sitting on my collecting that cash. And that's just and that was me manifesting and using law of attraction because I was just like, you know what? After my maintenance job and that got weird, I was like, you know what? I'll do some security. And ever since I got my security guard card, I've been loving my life that much more, man. Like that's a great job for a person like me. I'm introverted. I like to stay to myself. I really don't like being around a lot of people like that. I really don't enjoy large crowds all the time like that. Especially when I have to work and I'm just trying to do me and mind my business. I don't need people looking at me, laughing at me, trying to play me for my particular style because on some immature, just stupid stuff, So I just rather just chill and do me, and do my little security gig and rock out. So that's what I've been looking for, and that's what I've been focused on. And I've been just applying to a lot of security jobs. A lot of them you got to have a license for, and I don't have a license right now, and that's kind of rough. So it's like it's a lot having to try to do it, but you could make it work because I made it work. You just have to find one where you don't have a license, and that's the thing. So but I've been fighting a lot of things lately. My spirit's been a little down, so I haven't been as focused. But now that I feel better, I feel like my spirit's back right. I feel like my energy's back right. I'm about to. I done cut some soul ties. Okay, I know y'all hear me. I done cut some soul ties. All right, done cut some energy ties from some vampires, and you know, and I'm good now. And what you call it? I energy's just in a good space, and just I'm ready to manifest now, because like I wasn't focused and I was down, just dealing with some things. Dealing with some things in life. Had some things happen recently. Not really interested in discussing it yet, but I had some things happen, and just life, just dealing with life, and just was down, was kind of a little, a little depressed, but I got myself back up. I had to work that out, but really my energy was being drained, and I was being attacked by an energy vampire. I was under attack, and I had to do some prayer. I had to do some heavy prayer. Had to do some other things. I'll get into that, about how to make sure your spirit is right when you're under attack by energy vampire. But and this was like a psychic vampire, because the people aren't up close. It's just you feel your spirit being tugged on, and you feel your energy being drained from you, you know. And I had to destroy that. I had to cut those ties, and I had to cut those energy cords, and I'm feeling better now. And I got like those entities, got those parasitic spirits off me, and I'm feeling better. um it's not good when people try to take your energy and make you feel bad. So that's why it's just that introverted. It seems like it's the way to go. It ain't easy, but it seems like it's the way to go. Um, but yeah, like my energy's back right, you know, and now I'm to the point where, like, when you can focus and you can manifest, and your thoughts are clear and you could think right, that's when you could really start manifesting some stuff. And I manifested some real good jobs before. That's where you see on my channel when I had that security job and I was by the beach, and man, that job was the ish. So I'm about to manifest another good job, great job, and that's all that is to it, you know. So yeah, God willing, definitely got to include God and the Most High, within that. That's one thing that I always do, because that's what makes it foolproof. So I like to foolproof my plans and my objectives. So that's just it. Just been focused. About to get me a little jobby job, little security job, so I could get back on my grind, and I don't have to be stressed out, because like I said, I'm not be working under stress. I don't like stressful jobs. So I rather just do security, man, because like I don't really like working around people. And working around people is already hard enough to come to work and do the job, but to have to deal with people that have to like want to make your job difficult on top of that, I'm not with that. So I'll do my security. I'll read my books. I'll start me some businesses, and I'll focus on making money. I'll make myself some money, and that, for me personally, that just sounds like the way to go. It's possible, and since that's a possibility, then that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to think that I can do that. I'm going to know that I can do that. I'm going to believe that I can do that, and I'm gonna believe that God is pushing me to do that, and I'm gonna believe that God is gonna aid me, assist me, and allow me to do that and get that done. So, and that's what I spend a lot of my time doing as an introverted person too. Just affirming, just thanking God, gratitude, practicing a lot of gratitude all day, every day, just giving thanks. Just when I'm bored, when there's nothing else to do, just giving gratitude, giving thanks, being grateful, thanking Him for all the good things throughout the day, all the good things that are going on, every good thing that's happening. Just giving gratitude, waking up in the morning, got clothes, got shoes, got food, good people in my life for all the right reasons, and I see things getting better. I see things being better. I see myself doing better, but I see myself protecting my energy, and I see myself keeping a lot of myself to myself, and only to the right people, because it's only right. So I want to thank everybody for checking out this real raw video. It's been another Druuill special. Okay. Hope everybody enjoyed this. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Have fun. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for showing some love in the comments. And then I appreciate everybody hitting that like button, because that's the life button. All right. Appreciate you pouring some life into the channel. I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. We out.